Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ding the notification bell to be notified of new videos.
Hey everyone, welcome to scenic Eagle Lake, Alberta. It's a little chilly out today. It's probably minus 15, so it wouldn't be too bad, but it is butt cold with that wind. There's actually, I can see a truck on the ice way down there, and then we have usual scattering of some guys there. So this is my setup today. I've got the Smitty sled, of course. I have my tip up on the ice, and I have my loyal co-captain Shiloh. Hey Shiloh, say hi to everyone. She's such a good girl. And yeah, so I'm just got the my little homemade DIY jaw jacker set up. When I go check the tip-ups over there. Yeah, it was chilly. So definitely some technical issues I'm finding is, I tried to use my 3D printed ice anchor driver, and that was terrible. It's off balance, so I'm just gonna buy one. I think that's the smart money. For 25 bucks, I'll just buy one that actually works instead of bending all my stakes. Yeah, so we're gonna go out. I actually had planned last night. I went to bed. I was like, I'm gonna go out to Crawling Valley tomorrow, and I had all these plans. And to be honest with you, I got up and I was like, you know what? I don't think that's a good idea. Like, it's a 2-hour drive roughly by the time you get out there, and then 2 hours back. I've got a thing tonight. I play Dungeons and Dragons with a bunch of guys, so I got a 6 o'clock appointment for that. And I know, shocker, right? A cool, super cool dude like myself playing Dungeons and Dragons. Anyway, so I got a good game tonight that we're doing. So I got to be back at a certain time. So I hate if the amount of driving I have to do is almost equal to the amount of fishing I get in, then I'll go someplace close. So Eagle Lake is nice and close. So wish us luck today. We're going to get after it. We're going to chase those krakens. This lake in the summer, anytime after July, it's pea soup. It's got so much algae in it, and even earlier in the summer, a lot of the fish were skinny and looked like they weren't eating very well. So I'm kind of curious how they've done now that it's wintertime. So we'll see. And if nothing else, we'll hang out with Shiloh and make some, I got a little bit of lunch planned. I got a little hot cappuccino I'm going to make. So, we're not going to be hurting either way. All right, guys, so let's get after it and let's get cracking. Thanks for your support and come along on the adventure.
Okay, so this is the Insta360 camera with the standard lens. So typical setup. We only have one hole today. We have a bunch of the extra stuff for the transducer, but I didn't bring the whole fish finder or the battery. So this was just a kind of an unplanned trip after I canceled my trip to Crawling Valley. So we have the old portable buddy heater. Got them on low. I'm going to crank the sucker up to high for today because it is cold out there.
Okay, campers, rise and shine, and don't forget your booties, because it's cold out there today.
It's cold out there every day. What is this, Miami Beach?
Not hardly.
And then there's Miss Shiloh. Hey, Shiloh. Say hi. Shiloh. Shiloh. Good girl. Yes, you're such a good girl. Anyway, guys, so yeah, this is our spot for another hour or so, or a couple hours anyway. Like I said, I'm going to make myself a little cappuccino. I got some lunch, got some snacks. We're not going to starve. We're not going to freeze. So it's a good day. All right, guys. So we'll keep you up to date. Hopefully we catch something out of this slough of despond. All right, we got a flag up. Stay here, Shai. Let's go check it out. Alright, we got a customer. Yep. Okay. Keep the pressure on this guy. Oh, it's another big pike. Yeah, this guy's, wow, okay, nice. Alright. Try and get him up the hole. Yep, there he is. Nice. Yeah, not a monster by any stretch, but we are in business. Let's try and get you a view of this guy. Yeah, not too bad. Actually, this guy's, for this lake, not too bad. Fairly healthy. So let's just get a little selfie here. 1 second. So there you go. There's pike number 2. At least I didn't have to freeze my hands off to go get him. So let's get him back in the ice, in the water. Well, and he's gone. Good. Nice. Wow. So much nicer when you do it inside the tent as opposed to out on the ice in the wind. So this is my jaw jacker setup. Just get out of the way for you. Basically, well, let me show you how I set it. Mine that I did myself. But essentially what happens is it's got this little 3D printed holder, and then this is just a piece of piano wire. Now I've added these extra bends just to shorten it. I actually used it for my remote control planes when I used to do that. Anyway, and then the tip comes down and just gets snagged there. So what happens is when the fish pulls, and he pulls it past a certain point, it releases all the tension in it, and it jacks them, I guess. So yeah, that's my little invention, and let's get another hook in the water. Hey everyone, welcome back. So I'm going to make myself a little lunch. Now, pretty simple setup. I've got this little, I think it's a Primus stove. It's an isopropane cylinder that it runs off of. These you have to make sure you don't get them too cold because they won't run properly. And then I have this nice little pot that I picked up at the at Value Village. I got a Coke. I'm going to do up this triple cheese craft dinner and get that boiled up. Well, my review of the craft triple cheese craft dinner, I would probably give some of this to Shiloh, but I think there's some animal cruelty laws that would come into effect. Tastes a little bit like drywall mixed with old socks. Yeah. 5 thumbs up. Perfect. Absolutely. Yeah. I would definitely buy this again. Anyway, cooking with Jordan. Cooking with the Kraken. There we go. My sub channel. I can see it now. Trying all kinds of really bad instant foods. All right. Well, I'm going to choke down a couple more noodles, but yeah. Save your money, folks. Sorry, Kraft. Let's see what we got. We'll get you free. I see you're wrapped up there. Okay. Yeah. Hang on. There you go. I got you. There you go. Just one treble in them. The trouble with trebles? For all you Star Trek fans? Hang on, pal. I know something you do not know. I am not left-handed. Okay, hang on. I do have to swap hands. 1 sec. There we go. There we go. Easy. Easy peasy. That's a really pale pike. But actually not a bad little specimen. Let's get you up. Yeah, not too bad for Eagle Lake. He looks a little surprised, but you know, it's this cold water. I think whenever you get them out, they always end up with their mouths open. Let's see what Miss Shiloh thinks about him. Shiloh, what do you think? Yeah, you're such a gentle girl. Careful he doesn't bite your nose. All right. Well, let's get this guy back in the water. Oh, he didn't take any convincing. Nice. Okay, so just to explain, so my strategy here with going with the lipless crankbait with the heavy rattles on it is that because this lake is so just soupy. I mean, let me show you a picture of the water clarity. See if you can see it. So I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. Like, if I bring my lure up, I mean, I can sort of make it out, but the water is not super clear. So from what I understand, and please, if I'm incorrect in any of this, throw it in the comments. But so pike are less scent sensitive than other fish. They pick up vibrations primarily, and as well as obviously sight. So in this type of water, I thought, well, let's go with the something with a nice rattle to it, and it paid off. That's the first time I think I've only started using something other than a jig head and a minnow for ice fishing. So that's the first time I've caught anything through the ice on a lipless crankbait, which I'm pretty happy about so far. Just checking the old tip up. So yeah, so that's my understanding, is that walleye are a little bit more scent focused, whereas pike are more, I guess, they just respond to like a struggling fish sort of sound or any type of vibration in the water. So anyway, it paid off that time around, but let's keep going. So we do still have our jig head and a minnow outside, and if I decide I just want to kind of relax a little bit and not have to jig, then I'll slip the jig head and the minnow back in the water. But that's my logic anyway. So if somebody has a different understanding about how pike work, by all means, please educate me, because I'd love to. I'm trying to learn more as I go. You know, this channel is about being fun and about being interactive and sharing the adventure, but I definitely want to make sure I have the right information. So yeah, throw it in the comments if you have some insights on pike behavior in murky water. All right, guys, back to the fishing. Well, we got somebody knocking at the door here. See if we can get him to come back. Oh, yep. He's not committing to it though. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yep, he committed that time. Wow, they are so. Oh, there he is. Yeah, this guy's got some spunk. All right, let's get you set up so we can see. And let's get this customer number 4 through the service department here. I try not to play with them for too much because, you know, it's a rough life for a pike. There we go. Yeah. Another one through the ice. There we go. Perfect. Oh. Hang on a second. Okay. I am going to change hands on this guy because he's got it fairly deep. I want to make sure I can get it out of him.
A few moments later.
Let me see what I can do to get this guy free. Trouble is, I think the treble is on just, yeah, it's a little bit low. There it is. Okay. So, well, good news is, if he'll open his gob, I think I can get him unhooked here. There we go. Okay, finally. Wow. Poor guy. Well, there you go. Let's get him in without any more messing around. He might take a little bit of convincing. Okay, well, he swam away. He didn't lose that much blood, actually. It was just sort of, the hook was sort of wrapped near his gills. I think I have my lip spreaders in the bag, but we were able to get him free, which was good. Awesome. Well, that is number 2 on that rattle bait. So they obviously are liking that. So yeah, that's 4 for the day. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So just a quick note on that release. So the thing with pike is that, like, you know, the thing with having tip ups out is you're always hearing phantom like rattles and, oh, was that my tip up? Anyway, thing with pike is that, you know, they have a fairly large set of gills, and sometimes when they swallow those lures, they literally swallow them, and it's not always feasible to go in through the mouth to get them. So in that case, what I had to do was actually put him on his back, kind of put the pliers in between his gills, being very careful not to damage them. If you damage the gills, it's game over for that fish. Like if you really mess them up. So what I was able to do is basically just get the bottom treble unhooked from the gills on that side, and then I was able to pull out of his mouth. So sometimes with pike, you just have to be creative in getting those out. Hey guys, thanks for coming along with us on our adventure today. Really great time. Shiloh and I had a blast. 4 fish to the ice. Really excited about that. Learning new things as we go. Definitely not going to be repeating that craft dinner experiment again. So yeah, thanks a lot, and we look forward to many adventures to come.